Hello, welcome. I'm Yolex Art, and I'm working on an art study for, let's see, um, yellow and purple, this one here. So today I am going to paint a forest scene because I already did a beach scene and I did a park scene. So I'm just working through the series and I'm just doing a color study on the complementary colors, yellow and purple. I used these colors to create purple and mixing it with this yellow. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let's see. Can I do the thing? Ooh, I did the thing. Well, that's one color. Another color. So with my color chart, I mixed those colors and created this. So that's the color study I'm working with. I did the park scene. This is a park scene. And this is the beach scene that I did yesterday, and I got a raid happened, and someone brought 15 viewers to my stream, and I think it was Artful Turkey. I really appreciate you. I wish I knew how to do a proper shout out, but Artful Turkey, thank you for doing a raid in my stream yesterday. With that being said, I'm going to be painting this scene, oop, this scene in that purple and yellow color swatch. I'll periodically show this throughout the video as I ask questions. You're more than welcome to chime in and just help me learn how to do watercolor because it's very difficult. You'll hear me complain throughout the rest of this video about how hard this is. But I'm hoping I can do better because I feel like when I did the beach scene, um, it was definitely more fun, which, hold on, I need to see what darks I want to use. So, oop, can we see everything? So, I think I'm going to use my darkest darks. This is the hard part about painting. So, with watercolor, I have to start with my lightest color, so there's a lot of white space I have to leave open. And I think I'm going to stick with yellow being the brights because trying to do the opposite is just confusing. I think the flowers are going to be the most difficult, and I might just keep them grass because, you know, it's okay to change the photo. It's just a reference photo, right? So I think the water, I'm going to try to keep around this color until I get further back and darken it. And the trees, oh, I guess the trees are going to be this color. And the highlights, maybe these colors back here. I feel like I'm going to end up muddling that, and that's not going to be fun. So, hmm. I want to figure out how I would do the trees here. I think that's the one part that will muddle the background to the front. That's going to have to be really dark. I'm going to have to leave really bright areas. The white of the paper will make that look closer. Hmm. I'm so thankful for this color swatch because I don't know, it makes sense. I can see where I need to put all my shades and stuff at. I feel like I do have to keep this close. Can I stick this underneath here? Ooh, I can. Ooh, look, I'm doing smart things. Can you see it? Ooh, I know I can. It's not for you, it's for me. All right, I'm so smart. I wish you could really see the angle I'm seeing it because I can see it perfectly and I don't have to keep pulling it out from over here. I have a nice, decent sized desk, but as an artist, I just spread out, just like all over the place. All right, I should probably tape this down. What? Yeah. I do need this. I gotta compare the colors because I have to remember that I have to pick colors that are gonna be for the grass. A lot of this is gonna be this greenish tone, and the darker areas are gonna be these like purpler, more purple tones. So I need a good light green color for the shrubs here. So I'm trying to get a light green color for that. Because I didn't know you could really make this color with um, purple and yellow. Who knew? I just want to get the tops of them. And then I'll make the rest of it dark with detail as I go. I feel like this is more difficult because it's such fine detail. I'm not sure how I'm going to achieve making it look like that or even close to that. I never know if watercolor is just like a very uh, some paintings look like they're blurred together with like detail and stuff. This is so difficult. How do people get details? Uh, I feel like I have to remember everything I just taught myself yesterday with the first watercolor. I feel like there's so many layers that I don't know where to start and how it's gonna look when I get to the end. So I don't even know why I'm doing a lot of this. I'm just half guessing. I feel like this is a lot of guessing. A lot of guessing. A lot of guesswork. There's like flowers right here at the edge. And I'm like, how do I incorporate that into this? Because I feel like I'm gonna have to paint that yellow, and I don't want too much color around it. Ah, if you see me bobbing my head over here, it's because I am listening to some music in the background. I'm not sure if you can hear it though. If you can hear it, let me know in the comments. If you can hear it and it sounds weird, I apologize. I'll turn it down, but just let me know if I need to turn it down. Please. Also, please let me know if I'm speaking clearly. I probably should try to mumble less. But most of the time, I'm not going to talk unless you guys have any questions or advice on watercolor painting because I know that we're supposed to start with our lightest colors. It just looks like a mess right now. It looks like a mess. And I'm not sure if I should just chunk the colors in first and then paint the details in. I feel like everything that's supposed to be green needs to have an undertone of green. And I want some of these highlights to have a little bit of yellow in them for when the water's over them. I feel like painting in the lightest part of things is more difficult than starting, I don't know, acrylic paint. I get acrylic paint. I don't get watercolor. It's so confusing. Trying to paint the lightest color. I need to make a greenish yellow. Stick with that greenish yellow. Hmm. No, I need a yellow now. Ah! I'm not even sure how I'm gonna paint the water. It has like all them little pebble thingies in it. I've seen people paint stuff like that. I'm like, how do you put the detail in water? I feel like it's a lot of patience. I think I need to watch someone do it. Oh no, I have a fuzz on. I have a fuzz on there. I don't know if you can see it, but I can. Alright. Now these are darker trees with edges of brighter color. Hmm. So I think I'm using this color for the darker colors. So I feel like I still need to put a little yellow for those little tiny edges there. I don't know how I'm gonna keep those in there. Oh. Hmm. Someone's in my chat. Oh, hi. Do you like art? I'm working on complementary color theory, color study with purple and yellow. If you know what that means, cool. If you don't, let me know and I'll try to explain it more because I don't know if you're into art. Ooh, I love art, but I mostly am a photographer. I do many different types of art, but painting, drawing, illustration is not my strong suit. Actually, I'm horrible at it. Yeah, I like painting. It's definitely difficult. I'm teaching myself how to paint and draw and stuff again because um after I graduated in '05, I kind of just stopped painting. So I'm just getting back into drawing and painting and stuff. My Instagram is where I post all my art, but I kind of wanted to just share this new process that I'm trying to figure out on how to teach myself how to do art. So I figured I'd share my process as I learn how to teach myself. It's not easy. But my art's been turning out pretty cool. Like this is what I did yesterday. This is the one I did yesterday, and I guess it's still is it still on Twitch? So it's a yellow and purple complementary color. And then my first Twitch with this color series, that was my first one. So this will be my third one, and then I'm going to do the same color swatch thing with acrylic paint. Yeah, whip it out. Do some painting. It's hard. Learning art is hard. So, and I've just been watching tons of videos and thinking about doing master studies so I can practice the greats, the people that practice art their whole lives, just painting and drawing whatever they could see. So, just trying, trying. I did try to go into photography my last year of high school. I shadowed this photographer for a little while, and I lived in a weird small town at the time. So it was I was like, I don't think I can be a photographer in this area. She's got the grip on this small town. She's a photographer for everybody. We went all over the place when I was shadowing her. And at the time I was like, I don't believe in myself. So I did not pick up completing going to photography school. And then I didn't even want to go to art school. I was lazy, man. I don't want to sit in a classroom. I don't have time for that. My brain's going every which way. I can't sit still. So I don't know. I just got inspired to start painting again about 3 years ago. And so it's been a long time. 2005 until 20, what? 25, 24, 23, 20. Yeah, in 2023 I started painting again. Oh, these colors are so difficult. I feel like I'm using too much yellow. I need to make the funny green color. I need to make these colors. I need to make these colors. I have to follow this color swatch. This is hard. Yeah. It's a different kind of sitting still, though. It's my own sitting still. I think it was really hard for me to paint with other people sometimes because some people in my class were extraordinarily great at drawing, and I knew that I was good, but people would be like, "Oh, you do so good," and then other people would be like, "Oh, that's good." Critique, 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 critique. So it was so weird seeing two sides of like what people thought was good art when I was in school. So it was like really frustrating because when they would make us all draw the same thing and then we had to judge each other's stuff, it made me feel bad because I'm like, but they have a different style and they're at a different level of learning art. So it was really hard to be in art class sometimes. I feel like you were being like super criticized almost too much and you already feel like that you will cry. Oh man. There's so many layers to watercolor, man. I just want to splash paint on there and moosh it around and make the details. This is exhausting. Do you have to edit a lot of your photos? Like, what kind of photography do you do? Like wedding photos, kids stuff, or do you like freelance and do photography for like businesses, like taking pictures of like products and stuff? Or do you do your like that personal photography where you're like out there just finding the beauty of the world and capturing it in an awesome moment? I'm so glad I fixed my camera angle or my ring light. I figured out how to put my ring light on our other tripod because I didn't realize that the piece could screw off and um very happy with my new lighting situation because yesterday the paint was glaring off of the light, or the light was glaring off of the paint, and I couldn't see it. And we also lifted the table. The table's up a little bit, and it's actually more comfortable. My knees aren't hitting the bottom of this desk anymore. Yeah, that is super dope. I kind of like the way I can imagine that is like you going through a magazine and finding like a picture that you like and then tearing that out and then just like piecing different things onto it. So if I was like physically doing that with pictures that I found around and like matching things to go inside of them, is that kind of like what you do? Do you have like an Instagram or anything? Do you like show your photography on like Twitch or something? You love to play with the shadow and the silhouette, like with photography, like when it's like really dark and you only see like the light on people's faces. Did you like that hand movement? Chatting with people really helps me take my time. So I appreciate you being in here. Now I feel like the water glare is happening to you guys and not to me. Oh well, it's just art. You'll see the end product when it dries. Oh, let's see. I feel like the sky in the back needs to be dark, but it has to be this blue color with green over it. Oh, watercolor's hard. Yeah, that's your Instagram? Oh, you're fine. This is just for like, I don't know, shits and giggles, man. Like, if someone wants to watch me art, I have someone to talk to and chill with. My husband's back there. He's gaming and he's having fun. This is my weekend off and he loves my art. I want to learn how to art. I support him in his fun gaming and he gets to talk to people and stuff. Like he's a casino dealer, so he gets to talk to people all night. And he comes home and hangs out and stuff. So I don't know. We're just both streaming and chilling. Oh, he's playing GTA 5. He plays first person, no map, in free aim lobbies, and he just has a blast, man. We used to play together and stream and stuff like that, but I can only play for so long, and then I get like really sick and dizzy. So now that I'm back into my art, I use, I don't know, that time for painting and just like taking my time with art and stuff now. Oh, he said do the double subscribe. Yeah, you can find my husband, let's see. Do. If you Google Lil Bipper, I am. Well, I'm typing it into the. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah, darling. Get on there and talk. You get to you get to see the other side of Bipper Studios today. We have art and we have gaming and we have music and you have our shenanigans. But yeah, my husband has a YouTube as well, and he mainly makes gaming content. It was meant for music, but there's a whole story behind that. You can figure it out as you watch his videos. You see him back there? You see him back there gaming? Wave to my chat. Wave to my chat. Wave to my chat. Yeah, my husband is the one that set all this up. He helped me get the desk. He has me using his second, what we call the bed phone. And then I have this phone. I got my music. I'm just chilling, man. So you're not distracting me. We're just chatting. It's like a walk through the park and you just get to stop and talk to someone for a little bit. I'm just not in a park and it's the middle of the night for us. Appreciate. Woo woo. You're so funny. So many layers, man. So do you try to paint on your free time? It's 10:40. Yeah, it's 1:39. But we work at a we work at a casino, so we work at nights, when all the action's happening, when those gamblers are just out there and they just can't stop throwing their money at us. So we uh we work nights and we just stay up at night because we're just hanging out and stuff. We don't have to worry about traffic. We don't really eat out much to begin with, so we're just chilling, man. It's nice. Yeah, I feel like this looks like crap right now, but I don't know. I thought this looked like crap yesterday. Before everyone like rated me yesterday on my previous video, this person Artful Turkey, he has a Twitch on here. And I guess because I've only streamed a handful of times, and this is the first time I've done like a big art stream, just sitting here talking and chilling. And I guess someone rated me, which I didn't know what that meant until it happened. And they're like, "Oh, we just, I finished my stream and I jumped onto your stream and now I brought 15 people to watch you." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And all these like chat boxes started popping up yesterday. So halfway through, before that chat started, I was just like, this is ugly. Why am I painting on live stream? This is foolish. And like I was driving myself absolutely mad. So honestly, just keep practicing. Like you start kind of getting an idea of like where things go. It's like tying your shoes. Like at first you're like, where and how am I supposed to loop it? How am I supposed to pull and tie this together and make it tight? Like I don't know. I don't know, just keep practicing, man. You think so? I'm trying to I'm trying to get more depth in there because it's really dark and I'm still wondering if I want to try to add those details of the trees in there. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. If you would paint something, what would you paint? Like, would you still paint like that, like dark abstract stuff? Or like the darker scene? I think that's what you sort of said. You do like darker scene stuff. Mm. So do you like take the picture and then like go on to like photo editing? The only photo editing stuff I really know is like Adobe Photo, which I've never really messed with that, and then Procreate because we have an iPad. Mm, too light. I need to make colors darker and I need to start adding more details. I feel like everything's just one big chunk. Well, maybe I should start putting some of my lighter blues in, or it's not really blue, it's a purple, because I made these purples out of, so I made the purple out of these two colors, and this is the yellow that I'm using. And I made this color swatch from that, so that's like my paint palette with my purple made with these reds and blues, and then that's my yellow at the corner. Yeah, it's just ugly color palette. Don't worry about that. Oh, nice. What kind of games and stuff do you play? Yeah, what paying for programs is expensive. Art programs and all that stuff is like all these like heavy subscriptions, or if you don't buy a subscription, then you just downloaded the full program and now you have to update and install and hope that you don't have to pay for a new update or something. It's weird. All right, I need feel like I need a lot of a dark color. There's a lot of dark areas in this, but there isn't all at the same time. All right. feel like I have to make this like dark, dark first. It's so hard to chunk this out. Oh, okay, yeah, we've played Forza. Yeah, we play Forza Motorsport. I've never really played it before, but it is so fun. It really makes it feel like you're driving like because we play first person. Oh, someone's trying to pop an ad up, darling, again. Is that an ad? Do I need a moderator? Someone moderate me. How do I do that? Do I click? What's that thing? Get out of here! Get out of my chat! Are you figuring it out for me? Someone's in my chat trying to throw up ads. How dare they? Yes. Banned, 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 banned. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Yeah, the subscription stuff, man, that stuff it just gets piled and piled and piled on. It's ridiculous. All right, so I need to leave light colors out. So I gotta try to fill this little chunk in. I feel like this is too dark. Should I go this dark now? No, that's a nice light color to start with. All right. You can do this. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Yeah, my husband plays a bunch of different games on his he likes playing GTA because then he can drive and like I don't know, just socialize because when you're in a free game lobby on there, it definitely is a lot more fun because one we're gaming at night when all the kids are asleep. So since we're up all night, it's easy for us to get into like open lobbies where there's not a bunch of kids exploding you and stuff like that. And you just drive around, man. Driving around in first person in GTA 5 is a whole different game changer, man. It looks so good, like the graphics and everything, the art that they put into, I don't know, all the details of the game. When you're in like third person, it's not the same, man. It really isn't. I feel like I messed that up. It looks ugly. I hate it. I hate it. This color is too dark. Well, it is and it isn't too dark. I don't like it. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to leave. I don't want anyone to see this. My confidence is melting. Left my self. Here, come suffer with me. Start painting right now. Nah. My advice, I didn't say anything. This wasn't recorded live. No one knows anything I said in the past about motivating yourself. Oh yeah, I don't know how to feel about GTA 6, man. We both don't. He's just GTA 5's already like acting up and stuff with their moderators and everything. It's like a rated like rated for adults and all that stuff, rated mature. And they keep banning my husband for saying stuff that's like half the time not even like outlandish. So they ban him from comms ban and they'll just ban him from the game. So I don't know. And they held the game back a whole nother year. That's crazy, man. They're just waiting for the markets and all this stuff to change, just messing everybody up. I know that the game's gonna be beautiful, but man, quit ga- put quit playing games with my husband's heart, man. He wants to play GTA 6. He's gonna take off and everything for it, man. He's gonna use up that PTO, treat himself to a week of gaming. Nah, nah. They took it away from him. They took it away from him. They did. You hear him back there? He's sad. Yeah, he's back on it because yesterday, yesterday, what you, yeah, you tried logging on yesterday at 2 something. He had to wait till 3:41 for them to finally be like, "You're back." And he was like, "I'm on it." No, it's great. It's really a lot of fun. We had a little GTA wedding and everything. We got married and then came home for our honeymoon and we played GTA and found a place in GTA. Got all dressed up. We had a limo driver and everything. We got married by the waterfall by the vineyard. It was great. It was a lot of fun. So I don't know, we're just chilling. Chilling. I'm painting. He likes my art. I like his gaming. I like listening to him talk and have fun with other people online. He's not just like one of those people playing like the soulless game. Like he gets to hang out and talk with a bunch of people that like cars and talk about cars and talk about, I don't know, painting cars and all that stuff. So like Forza and GTA mixed with what is another game that we were playing that was like about cars and stuff? I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I wish I could grasp all the information from those games and like retain it, but um I can play it pretty well. At least, you know, for what it is. Because we take our maps off and everything in that too. So we can't see the roadway or the track. We play hardcore. We make it hardcore. My husband taught me to be a sweat. Yes, if you have Forza for can't you play with other people online on Forza, right? Like we did? Yeah, so if you like playing that, he might play that with you. Hit him up, man. Check out Lil Bipper on Google. Just pull him up. Google him. Hmm. I guess the details are working. I guess I needed to go with my darker colors. I feel like I probably should have colored the water in, but I'm focused on these colors right now, so it is what it is. Oh, did I ask you if you had an Instagram or anything? If I did and you typed it in there, I apologize for not checking. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Where's my other phone? Instagram. Oh yeah, someone said that I can do a shout out on here for somebody else. Do you know what that means? Oh, I probably should go back to the bottom of the chat. Boom. All right. Yeah, you're good. Thank you. Sorry. I got distracted. Um, oh wait, I still gotta scroll back up. I gotta find your name again. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. Theron. Third T. All right. I see some graffiti. I see some birds flying in the sky in a picture. I see uh a castle or not a castle, the top of a cathedral. Is that you? Don't go. Don't go. Hold on. I don't know, laugh my ass up, but don't. So my IG. What's SO? What's SO? Ooh, look at that car. Darling. This person took a photo of this car. I think you have one of these in GTA. Yeah, whose car is that? Is that your car? It's let's see, where does it say? Photo walks, getting back into one of my passions. He said, "Shit, I wish it was." Yeah. Yeah, my husband loves cars, man. If you have GTA, he will talk to you about cars. You can nerd out together. Were you just walking by and it was just parked there, or do you know the person that had the car? But that is you, so give you a follow. There you go. Yeah, it did work out really good. That's a dope picture. You only had one time to be able to get the snapshot. Yeah. Were you walking with a bunch of people, or were you just like you had like 30 minutes and you're like, what can I take a picture of and what do I like? Did you go to school and everything for photography? Or are you self-taught? I need to put I need to put the purple in here. This is gonna drive me crazy. All I see is a bunch of green. Sorry, I'm just like trying to read all of this, so don't mind my stare. But I'm also looking at my picture because I can see my painting from further away. That's pretty cool though, man. I don't know, art's an interesting medium thing to begin with, so I don't know. People have made crazy things. They just made like that statue with like that attitude lady, like a bunch of statues all over the place recently. It's like nerve-wracking putting this darker color on here. Anonymous. I don't feel like people need to be anonymous in what they do. I don't know, just everyone likes different things. Have you sold any of your art or anything? Or like your photography? You're seeing the vision in the painting? I'm trying. Ugh. Trying to judge how much water to use in this is so difficult. I see the colors, but I probably should keep using my swatch more too. That's on me. Oh man, that's wild. What kind of designs did you put on those? That'd be dope, man. Like if you like to skew things and like mess with them and stuff like that, I'm sure you painted some interesting stuff on there. What do you like taking pictures of the most? Or like, I don't know, what's your favorite place that you've been that to do photography? Hydro dip, okay, ink transfers, colored pencil. That's so cool. That's pretty dope. I've painted stuff for people and like I've sold things, but it's like I didn't really make money from it because I've had these art supplies for so long. So like when I finally do sell something, it's like I'm sure that made up for that purchase from a very, very long time ago for me splurging, buying a bunch of supplies that I was like, I'll definitely use this. But then I overwhelmed myself with supplies, and that's honestly why I'm doing this color study because I feel like I had so many supplies and I wasn't using them. And so I did this color study with colored pencil. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see that like I did so I started with colored pencil and like mixed the colors, and then now I'm moving to watercolor, and I also have acrylic paints and I also have oil paints which I barely have touched. So I'm gonna find the primary colors for everything and only use the primary colors to get the color. So I mixed these two to get this purple and then use that for this yellow. And if I explained that already, I apologize because this is a lot. And honestly, I guess if anyone jumps in and wants to know, I guess I'm supposed to be explaining things or just sitting here. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I just wanted to share my art with people. Yeah, I want to sell my art. It'd be cool. Like, I know that people like it. I just don't know how to sell it. Like, I don't know. If people like my prints, I guess I'll figure out how to make prints, but that's even hard. I have to like call places and do things and ship things and make sure the print came out right. Like, I'm stressed out just thinking about it. Every time I think about it, I freak out. Oh man, I feel like acrylics are forgiven. Like the moment I go too dark on something on here, it's ruined. It's ruined. Acrylic, I can let it dry, and guess what? I'm just gonna slap another layer on top of that. Even if it's like black, as long as I put a thick enough layer of the color I'm using on and I have good, like at least decent acrylic paints, you can paint over that. You can't really paint over this without muddying it up more, at least in my opinion. Or I just don't know how to watercolor right, so. Yeah, that's what I've been like learning. I feel like a lot of people who do this, they just like earn money either by super duper Patreoning, where they're like, if you want to watch me live, you have to, be in my Patreon subscription thing to watch me paint live. And I'm like, I don't know, I just want to teach people stuff. Or like just tell people that, like, I don't know, it's a process. Art takes time. So if you see me just messing up and being real about it, I think it's less intimidating because some people are like, I want to do art. And I'm like, do the art. And then they see people being like too perfect on stream because they're getting paid to be on stream to act a certain way. And I'm like, no, I want to paint and just be real about it because this is hard. But it takes practice, and I don't know. I figured just picking different mediums and sticking with three at a time for a nice series of two colors that do awesome. Look at those colors. Look how many different colors those two colors made. Well, technically, these three colors made all those colors. So I don't know. It's cool. I'm learning. I'm learning. So I just want to help other people learn how to do it. So if that's what my video does for people, then I'm happy. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to sell any of the originals though. Some of them are really cool. Like my uncle says he wants to buy one of my originals, and I'm like, I don't want to get rid of the original. I like the texture of the paper. I like the way it looks with all the like extra detail I put into it. Oh, yeah. Use your fingers. Well, no, then you can't type. I'm sure you can find something. Try using you got any sponges or like t-shirts, t-shirt t-shirt brushes. Look, I got someone to go get their paints, darling. Yeah. This person that's up on here talking to me. You have to post your art on Instagram. Yeah, whatever you paint today, post that on Instagram. Even if it's just in your story. I want to see your story. Pop up with whatever purple and yellow painting you come up with if that's what you're using. Tell me what you're painting today. Tell me what you're painting today with purple and yellow. Yeah, someone told me I should make a Discord where people can post their art. He said, I don't know if I have to post it on Instagram. I might die. Oh, you'll be fine. Make a new Instagram just for painting there, and then that's where you post all your painting. Paint with Yolex. There's my husband supporting me in the background. I love you, baby. Oh, you're just gonna make a chat group? Well, I just changed my image on my Discord to make it look more professional, and I changed it all to Yolex art instead of Mrs. Bipper, so that's perfect. You can chat with me. You can game with us on Minecraft. I have to write it down. I don't know if anyone can see it, but it's written down on there just in case. Huh? Oh, because if I lose this chat, I want to make sure I keep the same hashtag.
Oh, pay with yours? I don't remember it. Your YouTube's got to change because your YouTube still says Mrs. Bipper, but on there now you have a video exporting that's private. Right now it's the last night's video, and then I'll do the same for this. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they found all their paint supplies. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Well, I got the contrast for the water so far. That's making me feel a little bit better. Guess I should put a little bit of this in the sky. I think the thing that takes the longest is mixing these freaking colors. They're trying to find all their supplies. They're trying to find something to paint. Are they gonna paint a park, a beach scene, or this last forest scene with me? I don't know if you're still there, but I hope you're painting. Paint something with me. Paint! Today I'm painting a forest scene with purple and yellow. Paint with me. I order you. Let me make this nice and dark. I love you, baby. Could you do me a favor, baby? I need my hoodie. This glass is so cold. It's hurting my hand. I need my hoodie. Baby. 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 I need my hoodie. I'm cold. I'm cold. Baby. Had to find painting tools, then had to find the paint, and then I had to find replaced my good keyboard with my crap one, etc. Yeah. They went through it. They're gonna paint, darling. They're gonna paint. They're gonna paint so good. You don't fix my YouTube up. So are you planning on painting a forest scene with me? Are you gonna paint a beach scene? Or are you gonna paint the park scene that I already painted?
You want a hoodie?
Yeah, I need a hoodie.
You
I'm
want a
cold.
pre-warmed hoodie?
Honestly, just
Here,
I need to use the I need to use the priv.
go use the privy.
I need to use the priv.
I'll keep this hoodie warm for you. Go.
Keep my keep my
Watch that dog. She said she just looked. She's like, be careful. Yeah, art. So I'm gonna got this. I I've got this. I'm not gonna do that. She'd be so mad at me, bro. Oh, how was this? Oh, I gotta hold it now. Yep, I'm a little stoned. It happens. I'm not sure what I'm gonna. Yeah, subscribe to her YouTube. My own pay. I can't do art. I can't do art. I'm a musical artist. I can't do physical art. I try. Like people are like, "Yeah, I want a polar bear riding a unicorn." Like I did tattoos before. I did all this stuff on my arm. You'll see it better when I take the hoodie off, right?
Yeah,
And here, how does this go? Put this down for me, please. So, like an artist, you can be like, "I want a unicorn riding a polar bear," right? And they're like, "I see it." Like you tell them, and they draw it, and it looks great. Me, you tell me the same thing. I drew a stick figure with titties. I'm like, and they're like, "That's unacceptable." I'm like, so, are you getting in there?
Yeah, give me that hoodie. I'm cold, darling.
Do a live stream, yeah.
Give me warmth. Give it to me, baby.
So the tattoos that I did are I did this one with a gun, this one with a gun. This was pick and poke. This was pick and poke. This was done with a gun. These two were not me, obviously. When I put them together, nothing happens. I pee a little bit in my old age. That's what happens.
Oh my gosh. Duo art stream.
I might be a police simulator again. I'm gonna start harassing all the ladies.
So can I see them streaming while I'm streaming? Isn't there a way for like people to
Yup. Don't know how it happens.
oh well if for some reason you figure that out, let me know because I don't know how to do any of this. And he's still there.
Dog right here. Look at this little dog. Look at this little dog. All right, I'm done. I give you aggressive love.
Darling, no one wants to hear that.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I need a tighter hoodie. I don't want to accidentally get paint on this one, baby.
Hmm?
The sleeve hangs.
I know, right?
So, if you get a chance, can you get my Bipper hoodie?
All right, so give me that hoodie back. Then you gotta set him up. I'm ready.
Well, not yet. Not until you bring the other. I need to make sure you find the other one. I'm not gonna just stand here cold. Bipper. Beeper. Beeper, my love. Princess. Dexter. No one wants to hear rustling mouth noises back in the background. Taming my animals. They're not allowed to wrestle in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we have two little dogs because she insisted on it.
I did not insist on any of this. He
Here, come on.
practically
Nah, don't lie to them. Here,
he
just
cried, begged
come get
for
this fucking.
this
Get this hoodie.
dog. I barely like my
That's not
cat.
true. Got merch. I've got merch. If you're interested. Got that merch for the low, low price of $119.
Give me my hoodie.
I got that shit made at the mall, right? That's not merch from a company, you know? I got it made at the mall. It was during the height of COVID. People was charging crazy shit. I was making money hand over fist. Somehow I weaseled my way into being a manager at a jewelry store. So they're like, yeah, it's like it was like $100 or some shit. I feel like 119, I'd make $1. So you can buy my used hoodie. Yeah, you gotta buy. Yeah, I guess you gotta buy them in bulk. Well, I just wanted one. They're like, yeah, $118. So
Because they have to make a specific screen print just for that, and they have to be able to pay the cost off. So if you
it's
buy
because
more,
when you Googled me back then, you didn't get my picture, so they didn't believe me. I tried to tell them, I'm like, bro, you're gonna want me to rep this. Why don't you just put your own little tag in there too? Talking about, threads by Bipper. By I met it in the mall. You didn't want to hear it. Says, huh. I'm like, boy, I like this, but no, a $118. Princess, come with me if you want to live. All right,
yeah,
let's
whack those
let's talk
dogs.
about
Get them
private
dogs out
stuff.
of here.
I'm sorry, Princess. You come to me if you want to piss.
No one wants to hear weird songs. This is so much work. Why did you start painting with me? You know you're gonna be stuck there for 2 hours now. I honestly couldn't believe that the other one took like 2 hours. The one with the palm trees. Oh no, you're good, you're good. As long as I get proof that it got done. I like acrylic, man. Just like, if you don't like that part, let it dry, work on another part, come back over and just like paint over it. Are you using these colors? Are you gonna use blue and red to make purple and then use that purple to paint with yellow? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do the thing? Are you gonna color swatch that? Yeah, color swatch it like this. It's a row of five to a row of five and then three columns. Columns? Right. Oh, I'll explain it to you. I will be your teacher today. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to be taught a thing? All right. So, pick a red that you like, a yellow that you like, and a blue that you like. Do you have that? Do you have it? Thumbs up me if you do, because I don't know how long the feedback takes. Or just put like, okay. I'm waiting for it. All right. I'll teach you how to color will this. All right, got it. Cool. Now, we're going to make a color wheel. All right. You're going to be overwhelmed. Don't be too overwhelmed. Here it goes. We're going to make this out of those three colors you just picked, the yellow, the blue, and the red, okay? We're going to put yellow at the top, blue over here on the side, and your purple or your red that you picked. So yellow, blue, and red, okay? Yeah. And then you're just gonna keep mixing those colors to do this thing, and then I lighten them. I guess you would lighten yours with white, and then lighten a little bit more with more white, and then mix those three for that, and then I lighten those. Oh, and then I lighten the center one. And then with that purple you end up making with the purple you end up making with the red and blue is what I used over here. And then I mixed those. Oh, well, hold on. If I'm going too fast, hold on, let me slow down. Cool. Yeah. Send it where? Send it to my Instagram. Send it to my Instagram chat. And I'll take a look at it. The hell of art. You can do this. I believe in you. So, come on, just start with the yellow, the blue, the red. Just block those colors in. Just do like a quick easy one. Here, look, I'll do it with you. We'll do it with these colors. We're pausing. We're pausing this. We're gonna let it dry. I'm gonna just send it. All right, hold on. Let's do this together. Let me get another piece of paper. We'll do a simple one. Oh, you got the paints on there? Okay. Do I blend it? Okay, so yeah, so then what I did first, I did all of my yellows and my reds first. So for this one, it's yellow orange. So you want to start with a bunch of yellow and then add a little bit of red and then makes it to get like a light yellow orange. But hold on, pause, erase some of that from your brain. We'll just keep going center to center. So I mixed equal parts of red and yellow to make orange. And then with my orange, I mixed a lot of yellow to get this. And then for my red orange, I mixed um a lot more red with my orange to get this. Does that make sense? So try to make orange first and then blend more yellow, blend more red into the orange you created. Bro, I'm high trying to explain this and I'm coming down from my high, so I'm just chilling. So just do red and yellow equal parts, make orange. Just try to make orange first. Tell me when you're done making orange. Oh, I'm gonna be poopy, but I'm gonna try it. Trust. All right, just try to make orange first, and then we'll go from there. You got this. I believe in you. All right. All right, what am I doing? All right. I gotta keep up with my foliage. Oh my goodness, you freaking animals. If you heard that and it hurt your ears, I apologize to all of the people who are watching and listening, and or my just one viewer. Thank you. I'm teaching them. Well, I don't know if I'm teaching them or just guiding them because they're having uh a mini a mini heart attack over here trying to want to paint with me. So I'm showing them the color wheel and what I did to get the colors that I have. I'm being a teacher, darling. I'm teaching a thing. I have no idea. Does someone want to see a dog? No. No, stop. I don't want to hear her right now. No one wants to hear a barking dog. Baby, stop what you're doing before I hit you with my shoe. Darling, get. Get or you're starving, starving. I'm pretty hungry too, but I'm painting. So I'm planning on making hot dogs or fajitas. But that's a far off destination because I'm like halfway through this painting, maybe halfway through. And I feel like there's still a lot of details that need to be added. So, you know, I'm stuck over here. I don't even know how to make this look like water. I still feel like I have a lot of greens to cover. These green colors are hard. Do you need the rest of the color, Will? Did you mix the other colors? You got this. Like the yellow with the blue to make the green and then lighten them. And then the red and the blue to make the well, yeah, I guess you can make the whole color well. It'll make sense. I hope I hope I hope I'm not stressing you out. Please don't have a heart attack over there. Make it a finger painting. Just use purple and yellow. Just mush the paints together. Mush them. Mush them. Maybe you can just follow along when I do acrylic paint. Maybe I'll make a video for acrylic paint next week because I can only get on here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays because that's our days off. So that's when I'll be streaming. Here to talk to the world about how complicated art is and try to teach people how to do it while I struggle as well. I'm the off-kilter Bob Ross over here. Just I don't know. I wouldn't say that they're happy mistakes, but I'm learning from them. Half the time I'm like cursing in my head at what I'm painting, so I don't know how Bob Ross be making happy paintings sometimes. I'm like, F this painting. What in the heck was that? Why did that just happen? Why didn't that color mix? Oh no, I accidentally dipped this in the wrong color. I don't want to waste this paint. What should I do with the paint on my paintbrush? Sad mistakes. Let's see. Just draw some trees. Find a picture of uh one forest tree and paint that with purple and yellow with your fingers. One of the art projects we did have to do, we had to paint a portrait of ourselves with just our finger. And I do have that on my Instagram somewhere. If you scroll, it's like me looking down at my hand with like a ponytail in and like a red t-shirt. You can do it. Finger paint and paint a tree. Um, what was I looking for? Oh, do you have friends or anybody that like to paint? Or do you like have a lot of photography friends? All your friends went to art school? Oh, or a majority of the other ones? Yeah, my sister went to art school. She's like a graphic designer. Her stuff's pretty freaking awesome. And then I never really wanted to go to school. Like I said, I hated feeling like I was doing the same thing as somebody else or being judged about my art. Like, oh, this was painted too large for your composition that you should have been going for. It was like so weird. Like I see why there's needs to be precision and stuff in certain art, but sometimes I'm like, bro, you're doing too much. I'm glad that I can just have fun with it again. I feel like I was stressing myself out at times with how it should look, but my husband supports me so much. And we just have fun, just like making stuff up and putting stuff together. It's pretty cool. Is it? I hope it is. This is hard. This is really difficult. I think the thing about watercolor is like how patient you have to be to let it dry. Like acrylic paint will dry. Well, I think the reflection of the light's also like making it look lighter. I'm trying to keep those white areas kind of open with like little, I guess, waves in it. Because I still want to try to get the texture of water in there, but that's hard. I don't know how to do that with watercolor. I've seen it done. Oh, hold on, wait. I'll bring it back. I don't know if that was too short of a time. Yeah. But yeah, so like I want to put some detail of like waves in there if possible, you know. That's my next goal. Because I tried to just chunk the colors in first, like the darkest darks and the lighter lights. Now I just kind of want to see how to get some detail in there. Holding a paintbrush for watercolor is definitely different than holding it for acrylic painting. I feel I can have a heavier hand with acrylic painting, whereas watercolor paints, I feel like I have to really concentrate on being gentle. And it's so weirdly permanent for being watercolor. Like the moment you apply a dark color on top of a light color, you can't really get your light color back without dabbing it off with a Q-tip and hoping that'll come off. Oh. I have to put music back on. I don't know if you can hear the music, but I need a little bit of music in the background. I had a little bit of music just gently playing back here because it got too silent. Well, I hope your color wheel is going well. Yeah, let that dry and delete with white. See, I can't delete with white. I have to hopefully delete with water and Q-tips. Once I put a dark color down, I'm screwed. Screwed. Yes, do it. Mixed media that. Do you like have like magazines or something? I'm so glad I made a lot of purple yesterday because it's really coming in handy. I don't have to keep remixing it. I was like, I probably should make like a grip of this purple if I'm doing more than one painting. So very thankful I made a lot of Black, white, and yellow and purple. Though RIP. Oh no. Yeah, you could just mix the yellow, blue, and red to make your own black instead of trying to make or trying to use a black from the bottle because then it's a more blended black. Then you can make like darker darks with them, like that match the color tone because sometimes blacks have too much blues in them. And some blacks can have too much reds in them. Some companies like make them very different. I'm trying to fill it up with color. Very expressionist. I am being very patient with this. This is a lot. I'm like, am I layering too much? I'm just trying to add details. I like that I can kind of just use one paintbrush for all of this, honestly. This is a really good paintbrush. Look at all them tiny details I'm getting in there while also still being able to get big details. Yeah, son. My arm's so cold. All right. forgot that there's flowers in this. I'm not sure how I'm going to do those. I might have an idea, but I'm not sure. Husband, I missed you.
Gorged on chips. You're still on there.
Yeah,
What?
it's a lot of like layering and details.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Enjoying yourself?
I am. I'm hungry though. I can't wait to eat.
Yeah. Gorged on chips.
I see. I'm jealous. I need food in my belly. Food. This is. Ah, oh, super. Yeah, I have to. I have to make something to eat. I have to cook food. I need to eat things. More painting tools. I feel like it looks foresty. I need some more like greens in here. to let it dry. Mine's mine's hanging in there. I don't know how to make these flowers pop and look textured, but I tried to add the flowers in there. Trying to like get them dark without getting them too dark because of the water. Nice and disturbed. Trying to get the tree detail in the background without overdoing it, because I feel like there's trees back there, but I think I'm almost done with this. So that means I'm gonna have to leave you to finish your painting on your own soon. I feel bad, but I do need to eat something, and I think I just need to add more darks in here to contrast some flowers. Just pile that yellow on top of there. Well, I'm using purple right now, but like when I get back to that yellow. Do your thing. Well, I appreciate it. I'm thankful that, you know, you're out there painting. I would love to share that experience on my Instagram or my Twitch or something and be like, I helped someone paint. I helped inspire someone to paint. Come check it out. Yeah, get in there, yellows. Be a flower. Really trying to, yeah, there we go. Yeah, trying to get that detail in there. Some yellow flowers with some petals. And make that dark color. Give me that. Give me that. Less water. A lot less water. There we go. Now it looks like there's some flowers in that field. Now it looks like there's some bright yellow flowers in there. Had to make a dark, pasty, watercolor green color. Does it look like flowers? Does it look like flowers? It's hard to use less water sometimes because I'm like, they're watercolors. Use the water. feel like every time I do this, I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna take that long. Oh my gosh, I'm in this. I promise, darling, if you're watching on the other end up in the room, I will make us food. I won't let you starve any longer. Food is coming, honey. Deep purple. Getting that deep purple in there. Yeah. Doing it. I'm doing the thing. I'm learning about layers and colors and so much work. I can only hope that this looks like it's supposed to look. Because this is hard. You better send me your picture. I want to see what you come up with. Paint something fantastical. Paint what you feel. I'm definitely not going to be able to paint the detail of those stones. Thank you for the follow. What, this or what you're doing? If you like what you're doing, I'm thankful. I'm so glad that you like what you're doing. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. It looks like it came out pretty good for what it was. For what it was. Because I can't really go too much darker with any of the other stuff that I have. Like, darken, darken, darken. I'm glad I was able to sort of get like the look of flowers in there. I feel like I should have made them look more green. Well, I don't think it necessarily looks like trash, but it definitely has a look to it. I think it's because like I didn't put enough of these like green colors in here. I'm just gonna spew it with a bunch of green. Yep, this greeny purple color. Give me, give me your essence. Yeah, I needed some greens in there. That's a bit better down here as well. I think it's because like I need to make like a good green, like a thicker green, I guess. Is that what I was missing? A more detailed, darker green. There we go. Take that. Take those greens. There we go. We need some dark greens in there. This does make a really interesting, like, dark green color. I think that's what I was missing, this green color. I needed a good green. But I already put so many purples in there. Ah, all right. I'm done. I'm done. I did it. I did a color theory. There's the comparison pictures. There's the swatch I was working with, which I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. The color swatch compared to what I did. So, not all that was made with just these three colors here. I used these three colors, made those, and then this was my streams from the other day. So I have my beach scene that came out pretty good. I feel like that looks like a beach scene. This was supposed to be a park. This is supposed to be a tree with a weeping willow and some trees in behind. This is supposed to be a pond, some grass, a little like, I don't know, piece of gravel. And then there's this, my forest scene. So, like and subscribe. Ooh, look, you get to see the reveal. Ooh, look at them edges. Ooh. Ah. I forgot to do this yesterday when I finished my painting yesterday, so here's the big reveal. Remove those edges. Give me them edges. Yeah, check that out. Oh, so clean. It's the final countdown. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. All right. First, we have first, we have second, and we have our third. Boom, bada boom, boom, boom. Thank you for watching this entire video of almost a 2.5 hour long footage of me painting my color study for the colors yellow and blue, or yellow and purple, complementary colors. Stay tuned. I will be painting acrylic next Tuesday and Wednesday in the same color study. Thank you for watching. See ya. Uh, toe drifts, toe drifts. Uh, you better send me your yellow and purple color study or whatever colors you were able to figure out. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.